What's going on, boys? Welcome back to Raid Shadow Legends. Today we have a summon rush going on. We're slamming the fusion right now, doing a nice job. As you can see, we got a bunch done. Actually, I gotta update this thing. There we go, much better. Ice Golem tournaments taken care of. Dungeon Divers events over. Classic Arena has begun today, and Summon Rush has as well. So what we need to do is bang out some of this so we can stay up to date on this fusion. Summon Rush is all about pulling in those shards, or I should say, pulling those shards. We're going to be doing a bunch of Sacreds today, and I really would love a new legendary champion on the account. Maybe one for Arena. We'll have to see. I also want to dive into some of the rewards that we grabbed for today and do some regular Arena because we have the event going on. If you guys haven't played Raid, check out the game. QR code's right here. Links in the description. Let's go get it. All right, so into the clan boss. We do have some Chimera rewards right here really quick. We could get something nice out of here. We are on our way to getting ourselves a mythical champion out of here. We're, what are we? 3/4 of the way done here, which is actually quite nice. It's going to be a good day when we pull in our third mythical champion. So that is all taken care of. Clash is ended, but let's go into the clan boss, the big rewards that we typically get right here, because we've been getting some insane pulls. We're pulling Sacreds today. Maybe we'll even drop another Sacred here. I think I'm sitting on 25 right now inside of the account, which are all haven't been dropped for free. There's an Ancient and there is a Void. So no Sacreds today, but we're gonna get some pulls on. And there it is. Do it, lady. Does anyone know what I'm talking about when I say that? If you know what "do it, lady" means in the current culture, let me know. It's something regarding Instagram Reels that I've been watching. Completely addicted to this comedy skit. It's freaking awesome. All right, so what are we doing? First of all, I think before we go in and do any of our pulls, I want to just refresh this right here, maybe do a run or two, because we want to just get these easy points, right? We want to easily progress the arena because, well, it's an easy way to progress. By the way, I want to say to you guys, genuinely, thank you so much for supporting my videos as of lately. When I've been diving into the arena, with the support that you give on the advice and things like that, it definitely helps me out. Whether I respond to every comment or not, it is helpful information, and I do learn from you guys, so thank you so much. I think I'm gonna go in on, you think I could beat this raid right here? I think I could beat this one. Let's try it out. Let's see what we can do. I know they got two mythicals, they got they got a good squad, but I think we can come in. UDK is gonna be the problem. We were able to sleep them all with our Mons. We come in with the zap right there from Thor. Ooh, chopping through. He-Man wasn't able to get it done. Ultimate Death Knight is just brutal. This is where things go. Oh my god. That's where things go haywire right there. They're all unkillable right now. We were able to get them to sleep, but we got to get them to get that one turn done. Again, I'm just in regular arena. We're just on auto, and that's fine. Let's give them a turn, though, here. Oh, snap. Thor was able to get through all of it. That's what I'm talking about. So all of this is just for a little bit of progression in the arena, because as you can see this little red dot over here, we've already gotten some classic arena takedown rewards. We're going for our fragments. And as you saw from my calendar, we are all caught up and absolutely smashing this thing. Feeling pretty good about it. But it's time that we go pull some Sacred Shards. And check this out, guys, 25 Sacreds. Now, if we take a look at the event, you get 500 points per Sacred pulled. And we need to get the 5 fragments and 10 fragments for a total of 15. Great math. We only need to pull 6 of these things, and then I could use probably mystery shards for the rest or something else. We'll have to see. But I do want to get in my pulls. What I ask you all to do is to throw a thumbs up on the video. I like to believe that it helps me out along the way. Okay, and I do have the proper champion set. Would love to get this champion here, another arena-based champion. By the way, fragment summon, 79 of 100, and we got 30 of 100 right here for our fusion. Let's summon some of these right here. We're summoning 6 champions. Will one be legendary? Let's go. Sub to the channel. Let's see what we can get. An epic to start. Oh, Mushroom Man. I have him already. Okay. Nothing great. It's fine. Everything's fine. Most likely, odds are not in my favor. There's no... Okay. Okay. Who is this? Norog. I need to do some research. Alright, unfortunately, according to hellhades.com, he's a 3-star rating, so not the best in the world, but it's still a legendary champion pulled on the account, which in my opinion is a massive win. So that's we're 50% right now on legendaries. Either way, it's really just about progressing the event, right? Let's do another 10 pull right here, another 1 pull, sorry, not 10 pull. Alright, we've already unlocked Crimson. I think I just need to do 3 more here, boys. Just 3 more. Another epic comes into the party. Alright. Excruciator. Forge Pass being progressed. Let's go. Oh, wow. Who is this one? See, this is a champion I've never seen before, so it may mean that he's not that great. Let's go find out. More research time. Yeah, there we go. Another 3 out of 5 stars on the rating over at hellhades.com. Now, I know hellhades isn't the be-all, end-all, but they do give you a good idea of what it actually is going to be of value to you. But we have 1 more pull. We pulled in 2 legendaries, man. It's pretty freaking awesome. Let's go. Let's pull in our next summon right here. And it's another epic. This was 6. This brings in Burgoth. I believe I have Burgoth already. So now where we lie here is, let's take a look at our summon rush. I just need a couple of 100 more. I'm not going to pull these in Sacreds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be smart and I'm going to use mystery shards for all of this. So we're going to claim all of our rewards besides the energy, our fragment right here. Ba-ba-bang, ba-ba-bang. Everything is looking good, and what I'll do is I'll just do 10 pulls of these things. All right, so I'll come over here. We pulled 6 of those. I will just go 10 at a time. Oh wait, are we out of slot? Oh snap, we have to do some management because we are filled up over here. Wow, yeah, lots of them. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna send a bunch of our food, all of this mess, over to we're gonna send it over to the reserve vault. Making sure that this is here for a champion chase, and honestly, I'm gonna probably use a bunch of these mysteries, a bunch of these 2 stars for when we're getting our champion training event as well. So all these are gonna be moved. I'm gonna clean this up, and then we'll have some more space to pull a couple of mysteries, and then get into maybe some live arena. 79 champions moved to the reserve vault. I also have a bunch of these food champions. I'm gonna move them all over to the reserve vault too. All of these have been worked up to be food. Yeah, man, we are in good position here to really progress some champions nicely. Got a couple more over here. Let's go. I just like them to be in the reserve vault because, well, because that's where I keep things nice and neat. But we do have our new champions right here. 1, Rapam. Where's my other new guy? Oh yeah, right there, Raping. Let's take a look at what we got new over in the index. Was anything else new over here? We got our Skinwalker guy. Yep, the Norog. I'm going to keep that light on. And we got our new undead guy right there, Scartorsis. None of the champions that we grabbed here today were actually game changers for me, but still new legendaries building on the collection. I want to do a battle in live arena because it's an addiction. So we're diving into our first battle. Now, unfortunately, for the purpose of the video and all of that, the first battle here is actually against a bot. So we should really be able, which means that my last 3 were losses. We did have a difficult time. I'm gonna actually not polymorph anyone right here. I'm gonna save polymorph, and we're just gonna lock everyone out of their everything but A1s, and we should be able to win it right here. Not quite, so let's go and boost some turn meters over here. And now we could sheep this guy, boom. Then we can just kind of A1 him through until we can get him done, back out of sheepage, and yeah, then we'll get to go again. All right, I'm gonna go with the A1 of our Mons, and then we'll just go with the A2 here, and then we'll come in with a decreased turn meter there, and we will go with a with a stun here. This is like taking forever. Why is this taking so long? And can we just cut through this, man? There we go. All right, first battle's in the book. I know it was against the bot, whatever. It is what it is. We got our free 20 points. Let's go find a better opponent. All right, so they gave me something to think about here because they came in with Lady Noelle. She has intimidating presence. She's probably the faster champion, but Arbor is one I typically want to get rid of. They got 2 nukers in the house and 1 control champion. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in. I have 2 nukers already. They took away my Mikage. Let's come in here. We haven't used Tholen in a minute. Aura skills. There's intimidating presence here. Man, I am not sure who to ban, mostly because the Arbiter looks pretty weak. But you know what? We will. That was their first pick. We're going to ban their Arbiter. Whether that was their first pick because they wanted to... I'm going to go with Fabian first. I think he's my 3rd fastest champion now. Whether they just wanted to prevent me from getting Arbiter or they wanted to use Arbiter themselves, I'm unsure. Let's see who gets this speed battle. We do get the win here. So I'm going to come right off the bat. We're going to start... We're going to go attacking Lady Noelle here. Who do we not want to land? We'll go here. Try it. That did not work. Okay. Wait, did I just do the A1? I may have just done the A1. Uh-oh. We're stunned here. Here we go. I'm going to have to come at all 3. They are really not taking a ton of damage from my strikes here. 3 nukers are still up. My control is down. What? Oh my god. We got to go here. This is the only shot we got to win. Oh, and it was enough. Tholen coming in with the big damage. Wow. Wow, we got lucky there because I thought I was out of that one. That gives us a little bit more of a climb here, up to 148 on the season points. We'll take that silver and run with it. But really, the highlight of the day was that summon rush, pulling in those champions. What I plan to do is just pull a bunch of these mysteries. We'll go 10 pulls at a time and get ourselves, we'll do 20 10 pulls, and that'll get us exactly where we need to be for the summon rush, completing that the smart way rather than wasting any shards that are of massive value. And we'll be getting ourselves a bunch of champions that we can use here for a champion training event that'll be coming soon as well. So I think that's the best way to go. Let me know how your fusion is going, and remember to subscribe, guys, because I'll be back tomorrow with another video.